Welcome, BwolfTheWolf. We are back with the brilliant Immortals Fenyx Rising on the PlayStation 5, and we are playing through this game on hard mode. And I hope you guys and girls are having an absolutely fantastic day. Now, what is going on at the moment in the world of Immortals Fenyx Rising is we have met up with Athena, and she has been turned into a child, and she has been telling us to do several tasks for her because she heard a prophecy where a champion would arrive, and then with him she could find the Staff of Time, and with the Staff of Time we could reverse everything that has happened, bring all of the gods and goddesses back, and we can also remove the curse that has turned all of the civilians into stone. So we've been doing several tasks for Athena. We've killed a Hydra. We also had to go and do a mission with Phosphor, which we had already done, so we didn't need to do that because it had already been done. She then sent us on a little bit of a pilgrimage in the last video to learn about all of the heroes like Atalanta, Odysseus, Hercules and Achilles. And then after we were finished with that mission, Athena was standing here and she was looking at this temple, and she told me that she did not want me to go near it. So because Arthur Pendragon is an absolute rebel, he has decided to go and investigate this temple and find out why Athena doesn't want me to go near it. We also found an owl key on the floor, which I think we are going to use to access some sort of room at this temple. So that's what's going on at the moment. But I think we are pretty much finished with the Athena area. I think we've got to do this mission right now, and I think there might be a few other little things we need to do. Might be a pretty long cutscene in this video as well. And then when we are done with that, we need to head to the Vault of Athena to find Athena's essence. So I think we are pretty close to being finished with the Athena area now, and then we can head on over to King's Peak over there, and that's when the game's going to become an absolute nightmare for me, because traversing that mountain is an absolute shit show. It's a proper nightmare. But fingers crossed it goes well on YouTube, because I don't want to keep falling to my death like I was doing off camera, or get into locations where I'd gone the wrong way and spent like 10 minutes climbing for no reason. Just, it's an absolute nightmare at King's Peak, but fingers crossed it goes well on YouTube. But yeah, what we got to do then, go do hero things, find the door with a shield at the temple, and I guess we're going to use the owl key to open it up. Okay. Let's have a look then. Oh yeah, I think I remember this mission. Yeah, because apparently Athena heard some sort of prophecy that was talking about me and the Staff of Time, but I don't think she's ever mentioned where she heard that prophecy, and I think we learn about it now possibly.
He found 12 chairs, one for each of the 12 Athenians who would decide the fate of the vengeful Orestes.
Ah, yes. 6 wanted him surrendered to the Furies, and 6 felt he should go free. Athena was the one who decided his fate.
Yeah, I don't think we have to worry about this actually. I think this is purely just a big puzzle so that we can actually do this puzzle right here. I don't think this is part of the story mission. I think we just need to open up the door, which I think is in here, ain't it? Oh, there it is. I didn't even think that was a door. It just looked like part of the scenery. Okay, let's go in here, and I think it's going to be quite a lengthy cutscene now.
The priest of Apollo?
Oh, hey! You?
What are you doing here?
Oh, you know, prophecies, professors.
Yeah, I've learned so much since I heard your prophecy. I have so many questions.
Oh, man, everyone has a question. I had to give that tiny god lady a whole big thing before she'd leave me alone. Champion this, champion that.
Athena? You mean the path of the heroes? It was a prophecy?
Well, not a real one. Not like that freaky thing that happened with you before. But she demanded a plan, you know? So I made one up.
You made one up? If the path of the heroes is made up, then how am I supposed to summon the Staff of Time?
Oh, is that what you're trying to do?
There is no Staff of Time, is there? I was the champion. This was supposed to be my fate.
Maybe. But, like, sometimes there's a reason for the things that happen, and we don't even know, you know? Maybe it's a fake prophecy, but your actual destiny. Who can say?
An oracle?
Yeah, good luck finding one of those.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna go.
See you again, buddy.
Will you?
I never know, honestly.
You thought I thought the Staff of Time was real. Got you, Prometheus.
Uh-huh.
In fact, you were the one deceived.
How can that be if I am the one telling the story in which the reveal occurred?
I used the Staff of Time to change the story so that it doesn't exist. What's Fenyx up to?
I'll tell you, that oracle is a right pain in the arse. So the prophecy that he told Athena was made up pretty much, and I'm going to assume that the reason why Athena was so persistent to have a plan is because I think Athena is like the goddess of wisdom. She's always got a plan, she's very smart, and the fact that her essence has been removed and she's been turned into a child, she's probably not very good at planning and knowing what's going on in the world anymore. So for that reason, not being herself, she really desperately wanted this oracle to give her some sort of plan that she could latch onto so that she could at least be feeling a bit more herself. But he's obviously just given her a load of bullshit, and this entire plan that we've been trying to do, like finding the Staff of Time, is completely incorrect. So she's not going to be too happy when I tell her that. She's probably not going to believe me, probably going to cause a bit of an argument, but let's go and tell Athena. I'm sure it's going to go completely wrong as always. Looks like there's a bunch of bad dudes over there, so I should probably not go this way. But then again, it's a fat Gorgon. I don't like Gorgons, so I'm going to go that way just to beat up a Gorgon. That might be a bit racist, you know, purposely finding a Gorgon to beat it up, but never mind. Never bloody mind. I don't like Gorgons. I flipping hate Medusa. So many bloody nightmares I had when I was a kid thanks to that bloody Clash of the Titans original movie, thanks to Medusa being in it. So many nightmares I had, so many sleepless nights. Flipping hated that film. I still ain't a fan of it now, even this many years later. Even though I'm 29, it still creeps me out. The flipping people in this area are so much stronger though, because I think they start off like red, then they go into like a blue colour when you start levelling up Fenyx a little bit. Then they go into like I guess like a purple colour, and then I think they go into a bit of a different purple colour maybe, and that's like their maximum strength. And then after that point they don't get any stronger, even if you do. And I feel like they're at that point right now, because it looks like a lot of the troops are now wearing different armours in this area, like they've gotten even stronger. I don't know if I'm just imagining things, but I feel like they've all got like new cool helmets on and stuff. But you could really upgrade Fenyx a lot, and this game does have New Game Plus, and I think that might be when you can play the game on Nightmare Mode, because I don't think you can select Nightmare Mode when you first start playing, otherwise I would have picked it for this playthrough. So yeah, I think New Game Plus is when you can play in Nightmare Mode, but you can really upgrade Fenyx so much, because even when you fully upgraded Fenyx and you've got full stamina and full health, you can then spend your stamina, like your lightning bolts and ambrosia and stuff like that, to further enhance Fenyx. So you can use your lightning bolts to reduce your stamina consumption by 1% per 3 lightning bolts. So then if you keep spending lightning bolts, you might be using, like, if you've played enough and you've done the game in New Game Plus enough times, you might have like 75% less stamina consumption and stuff like that, where you're just never using that much stamina. Things like that. And I think the health one, I think the ambrosia, you can increase your defense maybe, or something like that. I can't remember what the ambrosia does once you're maximum health. And then you can further enhance your armor to make the perks better. Same with the weapons, the perks are better. You can spend extra coins to make your abilities more useful, like increase the damage of your godly powers, increase the stuff of your perks. It's very good. You could really make Fenyx an absolute badass in this game.
To return the favor.
Finally, you say something that makes sense. Mortals aren't good for much, but I too like the presents.
Sorry for talking over you a bit then, Prometheus, but you just pop up out of nowhere, and whenever you do that, I have to stop talking. Oh dear, I see a very angry Minotaur over there, probably one of the worst enemies in the game. I think they probably do the most damage to me out of any of the bigger enemies. Cyclopses are by far the easiest though. You just have to use Athena's dash every time they try and step on you. But yeah, I don't like the charge attack that the Minotaurs do. Okay. Looks like there's a couple of... Are they lions? What's lions doing here? I don't normally see lions in this area. Oh, I think it might be part of the story. I don't know if there's going to be a cutscene now.
Athena! Oh God, no! They eat her?
They better not have.
Why do you think they've eaten her? It's a bit of a random thing to be thinking, ain't it? It's not like there's any like blood anywhere. I love it when they get stunned like that. Look at that. Poor guy. Looney Tunes stunned.
Where are my sacrifices?
Athena, you're okay! Why do you have a knife?
To make you the champion. Didn't you learn anything in the hero puzzles? All the heroes failed. But then they became better and stronger. We're going to go straight to that part.
Ha! You mean the part where they became wraiths?
The prophecy says that my champion must become like the heroes of old and new to summon the Staff of Time. And the heroes of old are all wraiths!
Athena, wait! That oracle is a fraud! You've been duped with a false prophecy.
It's a real prophecy. She said with the staff we'll be big and strong and use the staff to beat Typhon and reverse time.
How, Athena? After we're corrupted, then what? We'll be slaves to Typhon. There is no staff.
I don't know what to do. I haven't known anything since he changed me. The prophecy gave me something to trust in, at least.
We have to trust in you. You're the goddess of wisdom. Everyone looks to you for judgment and strategy. Is this your path? What someone else told you?
I don't know. Zeus used to tell me what to do.
That's right. We're the perfect team. That's why she loves me.
But you didn't always take his advice. You knew better.
The nerve of this mortal.
Athena, we need real judgment to beat Typhon. Not a flimsy magic staff. Something solid, like that temple.
My temple? Oh, I could use the power of my temple to open where my essence is. But it would have to be cleansed. I don't know if it's worth it.
That temple is just like you. It's glorious, but it's lessened.
Don't make fun of me!
I'm not. I'm going to show you what I mean. First, we need to restore your temple.
But why?
Because I'm stubborn. Like you used to be.
Wait! Take my blessing. I was going to give it to you anyway. To make you a better, you know, wraith. Good luck, Phoenix.
Who needs luck? We've got wisdom on our side.
Lovely. It's kind of funny because Athena was going to turn me into a wraith, but I'm practically a wraith anyway. If I get killed in this game, I come back to life immediately, so I'm already a wraith. You don't have to worry about turning me into a wraith, Athena. You've already got your wish. It's really weird when they cry in this game. Like when Fenyx cried at the start of the game when he thought his brother had been turned into stone and smashed. And when Athena started crying, the crying in this game is really weird, ain't it? It's like the bottom of their eyelid just becomes all wobbly. It's very strange how they cry in this game. And it doesn't even look like any tears come out. It's a little bit dodgy. Little bit dodgy. Look a bit Play-Doh-y, the characters sometimes. If you're wondering why I'm not bothering to pick up any of this ambrosia and stuff like that or open any of the chests, it's purely because, like I've mentioned multiple times now, I've got 3 different save files that I made when I was playing this game off camera, and I'm using those save files for my YouTube playthrough now, so that way I don't have to spend any time worrying about all of the millions of puzzles and that, so we can just concentrate on the story stuff and side missions. That's why I'm not picking any of them up.
Also in charge of the mysteries of the afterlife.
Hades alive. We gave her all the pointless jobs. Maybe we could just combine them. The mysteries of the afterlife are basically cereal.
I think they were talking about that puzzle over there, because there's a little puzzle over there where you need to find like some extra bits of a statue. You've got to find like a rake and stuff like that and place them on the pedestals, and then you open up a little door and it's got one of those running myth challenges that you need to do. I think that's what they were talking about. Every time you go near something in this game, Zeus and Prometheus have got some sort of story, which is nice. It's not nice when you're making YouTube videos because they interrupt me commentating, but when you're playing this game like in your own free time and that, it's nice to listen to them talk, you know. Oh dear, lovely. I really like collecting the amber. I really like it. I just like seeing the amber all in the trees and that. I like cutting down trees and searching for amber. Sort of reminds me of World of Warcraft yet again, when I used to just be travelling around looking for ores and stuff so I could sell them on the auction house. I remember I spent so many flipping days back in Burning Crusade. I was travelling around Tanaris and Ungoro Crater, and I was looking for Mithril, and I think it was Thorium, because every time an expansion releases the ores change, and I used to gather them up and sell them on the auction house because I was trying to save up. I can't remember how much gold it was back then, maybe 600 gold for my epic mount training, so I could run around on my epic mount. I already had the mount which I got from doing PvP, and that was a black war saber. I flipping used to love World of Warcraft. I used to love it. If only the community was the same, I'd probably still be playing it, but the community is naff compared to what it was. Absolutely naff. Still some decent people on there, but not very often. It's become more like a job, that game, than fun. Cleanse Athena's Temple of Corruption. I don't know what we have to do on this, but I think we need to find these like little, you know, those little essences you put in your house that smell nice. Well, I don't think they smell very nice, but apparently they smell nice. You know, the little sticks. I think you've got to find some of them and put them on these pedestals near each of these statues. I can't remember how many we need to find. Yeah, because we need to get in there and remove all of that corruption. Yeah, we need to put these things on the pedestals. Oh, there's one. Oh, I thought they were like essences, but they're not. I've actually got, you know when Crash Bandicoot, the Insane Trilogy, and Spyro, the Reignited Trilogy released, and they released a lot of merch, didn't they, on Numbskull. And on Numbskull, they've got 2 essence burners. They had one for Crash Team Racing, where you could have like smelly stuff coming out the exhaust of Crash Bandicoot's cart, and then you had one for Spyro where like stuff came out of his nose. The essences that come with it though stink. They are not a nice smell at all. So if you ever buy those from Numbskull, I recommend finding some different essences from somewhere else that you can burn inside the statues, because the ones that came with it, they smell very weird. Although there was a bunch of different colours, so maybe they've got different scents, but yeah, they smelled, the one I smelled very weird. It smelled like an old lady's house, maybe. it was weird. I don't know where this other incense is. I thought it was in here. Where is it? I swear it was around. I suppose what you could do is just run around and keep L1 held down, And then when it comes up with something you can grab, then you found it. Is it in here? Oh, look. Some delicious figs. Oh, hang on. What about down here? Oh, there we go. Lovely. Right, we should be done now. The thing is though, I've only got about 10 minutes of this video left, and I think once we've done this, we've got to go into Athena's temple, and I'm not going to have anywhere near enough time, because then this will be a 1 hour video probably, and the other 1 hour video I made for Hephaestus's temple, it took 7 hours to render. It was a bloody nightmare, and YouTube took forever to process it, so I don't really want it to be an hour long, and I can't remember how long it took to do Athena's temple. I was wondering if I could smash these, because that would technically be murder. Because eventually we're going to remove the curse. I wonder what it'd feel like to be turned to stone and then have the curse lifted. Like, how would you feel if you were turned to stone? Like, are they still alive inside that stone shell? I don't even know, because they must be alive if we can, like, remove the curse from them. So are they just there, like, stuck? So if we was to break this statue, would it be all blood everywhere? Who knows? Who knows? It won't let me do it anyway. Oh, shit. Jesus. Was I expecting these gits? Yeah, take that, you arseholes. You gotta love a good old Ares Wrath, ain't ya? You gotta love Ares Wrath. Ares Wrath and Athena's Dash. Best moves in the game. Quick, quick. He's gonna get his shield back now, isn't he? Oh, crap. I need to remember to parry, because I can actually parry these guys. Oh no, not that one. You can't parry that one. Oh god.
The shield is a reminder that Athena is more strategic and steadfast in her tactics than Ares.
And they work. She stomped him in the Trojan War. You know she had her own flautist following her around playing battle songs? She stomped him with her own soundtrack.
Alright, so I'm going to get rid of...
Sword of Orestes. Athena judged him for his transgressions, and the Erinyes themselves had to accept her word.
Look, Athena was born straight from my forehead, okay? People listen when she speaks.
Yeah, I'm going to get rid of all of this corruption, and then I'm going to end the video. It might be about 5 minutes shorter, but I'm not going to do Athena's vault, because that's going to take at least 40 minutes, so I don't want to start doing that and have to rush through it, especially because I can't remember what we even have to do in there. It's been a while since I did it. So yeah, we'll finish up this corruption, then we'll end the video for today, and then in the next video we will go to the Vault of Athena, and we'll get that stuff done. Lovely. Did he say that Athena was born from his forehead? I mean, women have a pretty rough time when they give birth, but I think someone being born from your forehead is even worse than the vagina, to be honest. I reckon that would hurt a lot more, because at least the vagina's got a bloody hole for the baby to come out of, whereas your head is just going to burst out your skull like a flipping alien from the film Aliens. Oh man, I love Aliens. I hope they're making Aliens Isolation 2. I think Creative Assembly were rumoured to be making a sequel for that game.
Now for a proper offering. The Owl Key, symbol of Athena's wise judgment. Seems appropriate.
Oh, so that's what the Owl Key was for. I wondered why we hadn't used that yet.
Look, Athena. This is who you are. Who you need to be again.
But I wasn't even right all the time. And Zeus always tried to butt in with his judgments.
You were sure of yourself. You chose your own path. Being open to every plan means that you're going to end up following a patchwork mess.
You're right! I hated it when Zeus told me what to do because I knew better. He drove me up the wall.
No. What are you saying, Athena? This can't be. I was only trying to help.
Old favorites die hard.
But it was so tough. I had to know and decide so much. I don't know if I'm ready to take on that weight again.
We'll face Typhon together this time. But we need you to be the whole you.
You're right. I need to be big again. I need all of me. That's my final blessing. You've earned it. Come. There. I've opened the way to my essence. Oh, but it's scary down there.
Leave this part to your champion. Can you wait for me in the Hall of the Gods?
I guess. Hermes better not make fun of me for being little.
You're not little, Athena. You are wise and powerful. And soon, we'll make Typhon regret he ever messed with you.
Okay, yeah. We'll team up and we'll, punch his stupid face. Is that a good judgment?
Works for me. And if Hermes is annoying while I'm gone, just kick him in the knees. You're the right height.
They were always just suggestions.
Is that what Athena said?
She's not herself right now. She's just being emotional.
Maybe for once, instead of talking, you should listen to your daughter.
Please, Prometheus. Tell me you made it up.
It is the truth, Zeus.
I'm her dad.
That may be, but it doesn't give you the right to tell her how to do her job. And especially not when she's more qualified than you.
Oh, brilliant. You know, you might be the right height to kick Hermes in the knees, but you're also the right height to kick him in the balls. I don't recommend doing that, because when you kick a man in the balls, you automatically hurt every single man in the entire world, because we all feel the pain. So I wouldn't recommend doing that, but just a thought, if he does really annoy you, I suppose you could do that. Not sure if a god feels pain like a mortal when kicked in the nuts. I'm going to assume they don't, because if you didn't feel any pain being hit in the nuts, you would be the god. You would be a bloody god, mate. Right, looks like this video will be 30 minutes because I've still got to travel over to the temple. I thought it was in the same location that we're currently at, but apparently not. Oh, we've also got to do the phosphor mission. Oh no, I don't think we need to do the phosphor mission yet. I think I'll do that once I switch over to my other save, if I remember correctly. Right, it's only a quick mission anyway. Right, we'll fast travel over here, and then we'll go travel over to the Vault of Athena, and then I'll end it for today. I forgot about that cutscene, so this is going to be a 30-minute video. It's not going to be shorter. I don't like making it too short, but yeah. Oh, we're going to have to come back here later, actually. Once I switch over to my next save, then, yeah, there's going to be a few things we need to do. Actually, there's a couple of things I need to do when I switch over to the other save, because we're going to do this vault. Then we're going to go and, obviously, turn Athena back into a goddess self. And then once that's done, then we need to do the final phosphor mission. Find that final seed and also find that treasure room, and then we also need to take down the final wraith, and then once we take down the final wraith, we've got another mission that's a reward. So the next video after, well, not the next video, the video after that is when we'll get a few more storylines finished up, and then all we will have left to do is to finish the main storyline. So things are coming together pretty well. But yeah, let me travel over to this thingy quickly. Looks like we're back in here again, where that bloody weird oracle is. That oracle is an absolute nightmare, ain't it? He told my brother a weird prophecy, which my brother thinks is about him, which is actually about me. I got an actual prophecy from him when he like went all weird and started glowing gold, and then he gave Athena a fake prophecy. That flippin' oracle is a bit of a naff oracle, ain't he? Oh look, bloody hell, here we go. Cyclops patrolling the road as always. These Cyclopses are absolute nightmares. There's always like Cyclopses and sometimes Minotaurs patrolling the roads. I think I already spoke about this, but generally when you play video games, they always tell you on the loading screens that you should stick to the paths because it's safer. But not in this video game. You go down the path thinking you're safe, and a fucking Cyclops comes along and steps on you. I get a bit of a Dragon's Dogma vibe from this game sometimes. I know people say it's like Breath of the Wild, but I've already said it. I've never played Breath of the Wild, so I don't know. Maybe it is, I don't know. But it sort of reminds me a bit of Dragon's Dogma. Dragon's Dogma was a great game. They need to make another one of those. I should have played that on YouTube. Alright, I'm going to end it now, WolfTheWolf. So yeah, thanks for watching, WolfTheWolf. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. Like, share, and join the pack today.